Hey guys, hope everybody's doing good this morning. Figure I'd throw a little quick video up while I'm on the way to the doctor's or hospital. Ain't doctor, but the hospital today. Gonna go do a scan to see if the immunotherapy is working and rather it's got everything under control. So far so good. As far as the way I feel, I don't think I still have it. I think it's or I ain't gonna say I don't think I still have it. I feel good. I don't think anything has necessarily progressed or whatever. No issues, per se that have come up since I started treatment. Of course, when they found the spot, there was, there was no. I didn't have any, symptoms, whatever, saying that anything else was going on. But anyway, so heading down, gonna do a scan. This is the first one I've done since the started, back on the immunotherapy, whatever. So these are always scary days, scary, spooky, whatever. I don't know that I'm scared. I was telling my boy, taking him to school here a little earlier. We're talking about something, I don't remember what it was, but anyway, he was asking about, being scared of something, whatever, about the, going, we were talking about doing the scans going in the tube and, in the actual machine. And he was like, ain't it scary, whatever. I was like, boy, number one, on the scan side, I've done so many of them, they don't bother me. The actual process. As far as the scary part is just the results. Obviously, I'm not worried about the procedure. But anyway, and it's funny heading down here to do this, and then to get the results to see if the immunotherapy is working. It brings me back to 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, when I was doing all this before. Because it's been 2.5, it's been 3, so it's been 2.5 years since I've done treatment. The last time, so it's kind of rekindling, like I said, all the old memories and stuff, and that's probably the hardest thing with I tell people all the time. I just had real quick, and I'll tell you what I was going to tell you. So I did my labs Monday, and one of the ladies that does my labs, the nurse or whatever that draws the blood, she pulled to the side, and she started asking about the immunotherapy. Well, just so happens she's fixing to start immunotherapy, and she's scared, and she deals with cancer people every day. She's from the cancer center down here, and it's neat, being in my position to be able to talk to people, and I try to, you try to give them the confidence and the encouragement, whatever, to make, to let them know they're going to be good, so that they do what they're supposed to do. Good attitude, good mental state is what helps you with any health, anything, mental health. I guess that's probably not a good example, because I guess if you got mental health issues, it's gonna be hard to get your mind in the right place. So we'll scratch what I was saying. So let's go back. So physical health, it really helps to have good mental health and to be positive, whatever. I guess I shouldn't have said it like that. Didn't think about it. Anyway, anyway, talking to this lady, trying to encourage her, and it's funny, because I'm on the way down there now, and my mind now is wandering, and you start thinking all those bad things, and the
dark thoughts that come up. And I shoot these videos. My dad, he asked me, he says, why do you put yourself in these positions, dealing, with people, whatever, and talking to people, whatever, when that it. I guess I have to go back some more. So I do. Other than the YouTube stuff, I piddle with the YouTube. I mess around with it, whatever. I do it for fun. I do it because I enjoy a lot of the communication, with you guys, the stuff I've done with Robert, whatever. But I have a lot of people that come to me because of my situation, because it's been, pretty positive, my outcome, whatever. So they come to me looking for hope, kind of what I was telling you about the nurse a second ago. Anyway, it's wild because I have watched so many people, that I've been friends with, that I've become friends with, over the past 5 or 6 years since it started, that have not made it. I've buried a shitload of people over the past, that, again, friends, people. I mean, it's sad. Over the past few years, and I guess going this morning and doing this, I know what's happened with the people around me, so it's hard for me to go to think back. So why is it going to be any different for me? In other words, why is the outcome not going to be the same for me as it's been for everybody else? Why am I any different? Don't know the answer to that. I guess God has plans for me, not done with me. I hear that a lot, and maybe that's it. Maybe maybe what I'm doing right now is what I'm supposed to do, and I don't know, just help people, I guess, best you can, or the best I can, whatever, and give encouragement. Now I don't even know where the video was supposed to go. It's supposed to be telling y'all, hey, I'm gonna go get these scans, and everything's gonna be good. We're gonna be straight. But anyway, and then it obviously goes into this part right here, and it's funny because no matter how many times I've done this, it's always rough. This part right here is like always the hard part. And if anybody, I can tell anybody that's going through this, or you guys know anybody that's going through it, or whatever, this is the hard part. This is this little point in time here, between doing them and finding out the results are, what they are, is like, it's mentally, this is the part that it beats you down. And I'm prepared for the results not to be good. If they're not, then I know I have other treatment options. I have access to some of the best doctors in the whole country, some of the best research people, genetics people, whatever. I've got a group of people around me, and a lot of these people are friends of mine, which has been really cool. And maybe that's the difference. Maybe that's why I'm still where I'm at, and have not become, that statistic that I'm worried about becoming. I said something to my dad the other day about it. I was like, because I don't think he's really thought about it. I said, when this new place come up, because it's not really localized, it's in a different spot. It's localized like low, but it's not in the same spot. I said, so this pretty much, it's if we go off of numbers, or labels, whatever. I'm considered stage 4. Am I stage 4 terminal? No. Um, is this curable? I don't know. They say stage 4 cancer is not curable. It's manageable, but um, again, because of the genetic situation with me, I'm just not in the same, medically, I'm not in the same situation as other people with colon cancer, stage 3, stage 4. I'm different. So anyway, like I said, y'all, I don't know where I was going with all that. I was, again, just heading to go get a scan. Maybe just conveying to y'all that, no matter what, it's still a super scary thing for people, and you got to stay as mentally strong as you can, and I think I do a pretty good job of that for the most part. I have faith. I believe that I tell people all the time, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be okay, because I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be, and if I die, that's what God wants to happen to me, and I'm gonna be all right. I like living too much. I don't particularly want to die anytime soon. And then, of course, I got my kids that I worry about, and my wife. I'm worried about them taking care of themselves or whatever. I mean, just like anybody would be. But I'm not really worried about them like that. I don't want the kids. I know Brittany can take care of herself, so I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about my kids not having me. I don't want my kids to watch me deteriorate or go downhill if I was to get bad, sick, whatever. It's just all these fears and all this stuff. I guess where I was going with all this is all this kind of, it gets relit, the fire, the emotions and everything every single time I do a scan, no matter how confident I am, that I am okay. And that's the thing. And maybe I become complacent, whatever, but I did not think 2.5 years later I would be where I'm at right now. I really thought I was done with it. And what the scary thing about that is now you start losing confidence, because I had confidence. I had confidence that I was done with this. I was going to be okay. And, immunotherapy did its job, which it did. It did its job, and it kept, it kept everything at bay for 3.5 years, 4 years, whatever it's been since the very last time I had a tumor short public scan.
Incoming call from
I'm gonna kill that. Hold on.
Mike Bartlett.
Anyway, so it's been a while, since since all that, and then when it comes back up, like I said, then now you don't have any confidence in the treatment, or you lose confidence. I have confidence, but you kind of lose it. And maybe a lot of people I see that have had cancer 3 or 4 times before finally they don't have it anymore, or whatever. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna be that person, and it's gonna take 3 times or whatever before I'm done with it. I don't know, but anyway, that's what's up this morning. Didn't mean to get all emotional there. It kind of builds up, and I was thinking about not even doing the video this morning, because I got kind of I had some anxiety or whatever before I started doing the video, and I was like, this is actually a good time to do it. And I do them a lot of times. I do them because I want people to know that kind of understand the emotions and the things that that someone's going through, if somebody's got cancer or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that if somebody has cancer and they're watching the video, I want them to know that maybe some of the thoughts that they're having are not out of the norm. If you guys go back and watch, if y'all are watching this now and y'all haven't seen some of the very first videos of where all this kind of started originally, when I thought I was going to do YouTube stuff, if you guys will go back and look at that, y'all see how I got to where I'm at, and why I'm like I am about everything and why I shoot the videos. But anyway, I am going to go do the scan. I will, I guess, good or bad, I will shoot another video or post up on my Facebook page or whatever what the results are. And I don't know. We'll see here in a little bit. So I'm just go drink this white smoothie, barium milkshake, and do the scan. So I don't know. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Love everybody. See y'all. And now, well, y'all gonna watch me do that. Let me see if I can kill this. It's been a while since I've done it, and I'll go back and look at all y'all's results. I mean, not. I'll go back and look at all y'all's comments and answer them too when I'm done. So anyway, all right. See you guys.